Welcome back, Murdoch. In this episode of Blue Devil Weekly, we'll cover haunted hallways, college visits, butter braids, homecoming, and more today, October 18th, 2024.
What's going on? I'm Jack Skowinski.
And I'm Matt Delmuth.
And we're the new anchors for Blue Devil Weekly. Reminder, there's a half day on Wednesday, October 23rd.
The end of Term 1 is on October 31st. Double check that all your work is turned in and your grades are up. Also on October 31st, Miss Walsh is clearing out the art display cases. If you have any artwork you'd like back, please see her before then.
Let's hand it over to Emma, Avery, and Cohen for an update on sports.
Welcome back, Murdoch. We're going to pass it over to Avery to start with our golf segment this week.
The golf team had a match against Maynard last Wednesday, and they lost with a final score of 19-35. They also had a match against Athol last Friday and won with a score of 43.5 to 10.5. They played against Hudson and lost with a score of 29-25, and they had a match against Tohoto on Tuesday and won. They had their last match against Quabbin and lost 22-32.
On Saturday, the field hockey team had a game against Narragansett and they lost with a score of 0-5. And then on the cross-country team, they had their Twilight Invitational. Avery Murphy was the only medal winner, but Rachel LeBlanc, Wiley McKay, and Brody Whitaker all recorded personal bests. We're going to pass it over to Emma for some football and cheerleading.
Thank you, Cohen. On Friday, the football team had a game against Abby Kelly where the final score was 8-40. Kayla McKinney led the Blue Devils with a 70-yard run down to the 2-yard line, and Leah Murphy scored the touchdown, and Danny Lynch had the 2-point conversion. Tonight, they play David Prouty at home. It's Pink Out, Senior Night, and Homecoming for both the cheer team and the football team. Speaking of cheer has a competition at Billerica on October 26th, and on October 27th, they have a competition at Shepherd Hill.
Thank you, Emma. That's all that we have for this week, Murdoch. We will see you in the next one.
Thanks, guys, for a great sports update. Haunted Hallways is on October 26th from 6 to 8 p.m. Tour guides, actors, and volunteers are needed, so talk to your class advisors to get involved. The class with the best room wins. The reigning champs are the seniors, so we'll see if the underclassmen can beat us this time.
Let's drop it down to Vinny and Ben for this week's question of the week.
Question.
Hi, welcome back to Question of the Week. The question is,
what is your favorite fall movie?
Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin.
Favorite fall movies?
Donnie Darko.
Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus.
Hubie Halloween.
Scream.
Coraline.
Boo. By Medea.
what you know about Spookly the Square Pumpkin?
Halloween.
This has been Blue Devil Weekly. Sending it back to Bradley and Tanner.
Have a nice weekend.
Thanks, guys. There's a Fitchburg State representative coming to Murdoch on Monday at 12:30, and an MCLA representative coming at 1:30. Go to Guidance to sign up and get more information on that.
Tomorrow is the homecoming dance. Make sure you're looking nice and fresh. The dance will be at Toy Town Elementary starting at 7 p.m. and it'll go until 10 p.m. Now let's send it over to Sophia and Lily for Drink of the Week.
Thanks, guys. I'm Lily. And I'm Sophia, and we're back with Drink of the Week. This week, we have this lovely culture pop from Ron. It is watermelon and lime. Now, we're going to open it. And now Lily's going to pour the drinks. Now, we're going to give it to the new anchors to try their first ever Drink of the Week.
Thank you, Sophia and Lily, for our first Drink of the Week as anchors. Let's try it. Ugh.
That's nasty.
Yeah, that tastes really bad.
What do you think it tastes like?
I'd say, if I had to guess, it'd be like pomegranate juice mixed with some of that fizzy water.
Yeah, I think it does kind of taste like fizzy water and like maybe a slice of lemon. Doesn't have a lot of flavor. What's your final guess?
My final guess is pomegranate juice and some of that fizzy water.
My guess is sparkling water and a slice of lemon.
Let's see what it is.
Watermelon and lime Culture Pop soda? I have never heard of that, and it's pretty gross.
Yeah, that actually tastes yucky. Let's go back to the announcements. A reminder from Mr. Fredette, phones are to be off and away. You can use your phone during lunch, but it must be shut off afterwards until dismissal. Yonder pouches will be used as a consequence. Seniors, make sure to keep an eye on your Google Classroom. Senior photos are due at the end of this month.
Also seniors, the Butter Braid fundraiser started. This fundraiser supports the senior class for all the fun upcoming activities we will be doing. The fundraiser started October 21st and runs for 2 weeks. There are a lot of incentives this year for people selling, including gift cards and food.
Jeremy was able to sit down and talk with our new librarian, Miss Williams, so let's toss it over to him for an interview.
Hello, I'm Jeremy Mackey, back again with another interview with the new teachers and staff of this year. I'm here today with Miss Williams, our librarian. So, for our first question, why did you want to become a librarian?
The library was always a safe space for me all throughout school, so I wanted to provide that for students.
I'm sure many other people can relate to that, and it's a very noble reason. Anyways, the next question is, what is your favorite book?
That's a hard one for me. I like all different genres, but the last book that I read and enjoyed was a biography by RuPaul, which I read over the summer. But some of my favorite authors are Maya Angelou, Toni Morrison, and even as far back as Edgar Allan Poe. So many different books.
Well, that sounds great, and it's nice to have a librarian that's very passionate about books in our school. I've been Jeremy Mackey, and remember to look both ways before crossing the street.
Thanks, Jeremy. Now we're going to toss it over to Wiley for the weather.
Hey guys, I'm Wiley McKay, and welcome back to another forecast for the week. Today is going to be totally sunny with a high of 62 degrees and a low of 35 degrees. This weekend is going to be totally sunny with no rain in sight. There is going to be warmer temperatures, so it will be a perfect weekend to enjoy the outdoors before it gets colder. Saturday will have a high of 68 degrees and a low of 36 degrees. Sunday will have a high of 69 degrees and a low of 46 degrees. At the beginning of the week, it will be sunny with a high of 71 degrees and a low of 45 degrees. Tuesday will be sunny with a high of 72 degrees and a low of 48 degrees. That's all I have for you this week. I'm going to toss it back to Matt and Jack at the desk.
Thanks, Wiley. That's it for this week. Make sure to stay updated on our Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Murdoch HS.
Subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. With that, we will see you all next week. Have a safe weekend.